Good afternoon. My name is Kim, and I want to talk to you about HIV and AIDS. First, I'm just going to give you a little brief description of me. I used to be an HIV counselor in New York, and I worked with teenagers, adults, and men, and I talked to them about HIV, STDs, birth control, and teen pregnancies. Okay, HIV is a human immunodeficiency virus. It attacks the T cells in our body, all right, and it damages the body's natural defense. All right. Anytime we get a cold or we get some type of illness, the antibodies in our body fight it off. But when the HIV gets in, HIV replicates itself on top of the good T cells that we have in our body, and then it multiplies. And the more that it multiplies, it's like mold, like mold. You know, when you leave bread out and the spores come up, or you leave some type of food and the spores starts to bubble up. That's what HIV does. It attacks the T cells in the body, and it makes it harder for a person to fight off any infections that enter the body. All right. Ways for HIV to be transmitted: having unprotected sex, sharing needles, and a mother who is pregnant to an unborn child. The only way to prevent HIV is either practice abstinence or use condoms. Okay. What should you do if you find out that you have HIV? Go to the doctor. Go to a free clinic. Find out. They can test you through blood, urine, and saliva. The saliva test is like 10-15 minutes. I used to be employed, going all over the place, testing people in their car, in parking lots, testing them for HIV just by swabbing them with a Q-tip for saliva. 20 minutes. All right. If you find out that you have HIV, you need to inform your partners. All right. The health department would also inform people that you come in contact with. As long as the test was done confidentially, you can do it confidentially or anonymously. Anonymously, you just have a number. Confidentially, you have your name. Okay. What should I say now? Now, if the test comes back positive, what they do is they take a blood test to check, to confirm the results. All right, and it's called the ELISA test and the Western blot. The ELISA test, if it comes back negative, you're negative. If the Western blot comes back positive, then you're HIV positive. Okay. Then you have to go to the doctor and start to get put on antiviral medications to help sustain, doesn't cure, just help sustain the T cells in your body. All right. When a woman is pregnant, what they normally do is when the baby's born, they automatically start the baby on the medication. And most of the time, the babies are born negative because the mother has already taken the medication. Today, in the year 2000, back in the 90s, that didn't happen. Most of the babies were born HIV, some of them died. All right, like I said, prevention, use condoms, practice abstinence, and will help protect you from HIV. Is there a cure for HIV? No, there's no cure for HIV. Where did HIV come from? We have no idea. But it's here, and back in the day, it used to be thought to be a homosexual disease. HIV does not discriminate against anybody. All right, I'm going to give you a few myths and misconceptions. You can't get HIV from touching or being in the same room with somebody. You can't get HIV from sitting on the toilet. You can't get HIV from breathing air. All right, if a person's already HIV positive, all right, and their partner's HIV positive, and they think they shouldn't use condoms, they still need to use condoms, because if you don't, you're getting more HIV into your system. And that's more T cells that are being destroyed. And the more T cells that are being destroyed is that your body will, it'll be harder for your body to fight any other infections. How do you tell your partner that you're positive? Well, if you can't tell your partner that you're positive, go to the clinic, go to the medical doctor, and have somebody help, tell the person that you are. Back in the day, people used to die like wildfire back in the day because people didn't know they was HIV positive. They didn't have the money for the medicine. But today, people are living longer and stronger with HIV, and it's not a stigmatism like it used to be. All right, my information is from CDC, World Health Organization, and Virginia Department of Health. I used to work for the health department in Connecticut. I used to work for a clinic in New York. So all this information can be downloaded. You can check their websites if you need any information regarding HIV and AIDS and how to prevent yourself. And just continue using condoms. And that's the end of my speech.
5 minutes.
Oh, it's 5 minutes?